Well, just ahead here on 2 News at 4.
One man's trash, definitely this man's treasure. How he uses old cigar boxes to make guitars and what they sound like.
I have a little red rooster, too lazy to crow for days. I have a little red rooster, too lazy to crow for days.
You're probably familiar with the washboard bass, harmonica, and a cigar box.
All common instruments you'd find in a traditional blues band.
Yeah. Holly Menino shows us how one Salt Lake City man is making them from scratch.
Tim Greenhalgh knows the blues. And he knows how to work with his hands. When he combines his knowledge and skill, this is what happens. That sound is coming from here.
There are all kinds of things you can do with cigar boxes.
Like making cigar box guitars, something Tim started doing when he and his wife Robin were planning their wedding 3 years ago.
So he made this guitar, and he played it, and I was blown away because it sounded so amazing.
Tim says he feels a connection to the blues, but it's more than a musical tie. It goes back to the blues' deep roots, the oppression that was felt, and the need to work with your hands.
They made these things because the music was there, and they had not really any other way to express it except by building something with their hands.
Tim's work is admired by many, including Jerome Wiedek, a barber and bluesman himself.
Playing this music, listening to other people play this music, it is a healer.
Tim makes his guitars as authentic as possible, using old cigar boxes, bedposts, whatever he can find.
I like the old stuff. That's what connects with me.
Tim's latest project, making 2 tribute guitars for blues band Canned Heat.
3 of the guys that are in Canned Heat stood on the Woodstock stage, and they wrote the song that became the unofficial Woodstock anthem.
Tim is making one of the guitars for the band's late lead singer, Alan the Blind Al Wilson.
And Alan knew the tradition of these cigar box instruments. He was familiar with a man named One String Sam, and he wanted to get the band a one-string electric.
A desire Alan conveyed in a magazine interview 45 years ago. The band never got that guitar, but it soon will.
This will also be a birthday present to Alan because he would have been 70 years old on
The
July.
second tribute guitars for bass player Larry the Mole Taylor. Tim will present both guitars to the band this weekend at the Rock and Blues Festival that's taking place in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Sounds pretty good for a cigar box.
That is very cool. So the second tribute guitar is for the bass player, Larry the Mole Taylor. I need a name like that.
Yeah, we all need a middle name like that.
Exactly. Well, we already came up with Ron's. Ron the Turd Motor.
I've had that ever since I was in grade school.
Are you ready to rock and roll? Our first act has gained international attention and secured their legendary status in rock and roll history with a unique blend of modern electric blues, rock and roll, country, and boogie. The group's iconic performance at Woodstock and the 1967 Monterey Pop Festival created a legacy that continues to grow each and every time they perform. Their millions of fans worldwide respect them as blues innovators. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome what is arguably the best band of its type in the world today, Canned Heat.
Years ago, Alan, the blind Al Wilson, the founder of Canned Heat, said in a radio interview to Phil Spiro of the Broadside of Boston how important it was for the band to get a one-string electric. Alan was familiar with an old blues player named One String Sam, who had a guitar, a one-string guitar that was in the same tradition that these cigar box guitars that the Delta Blues was partially bred on. Alan knew the tradition, but he never got the guitar. I'm very honored to have built this guitar for Alan, who would have been 70 years old on July 4th this year. And I'm very honored to present these two tribute guitars to Canned Heat. So happy birthday, Alan, and may the blues live forever.
Say it again. This is Al Wilson. Okay, I hope you've got the voices straight. This is Spyro. I know Al plays more than just guitar and harp. How about you, Henry? Do you play just guitar? Okay, so do you see any future for adding more instrumentation without adding more people?
No. Oh, that's a possibility.
Adding more people?
Yeah, oh no.
You want to play one?
No, adding different instruments to the band.
Electric one.
Yeah, we're going to get an electric one string.
An electric one string?
Right. That's very important.
What's an electric
I don't know
one
how
string?
yet, but we're going to.
You mean like a one string from the back alley?
Yeah. Well, have you heard either one string Sam or right? We're going to get an electric one string.
Wow.
One string Sam.
One string Sam. That's
One string Sam.
Yeah.
I need $100.
Yes. You know that
one
song.
like this.
cool.
He does beautiful work, doesn't he? I could
Tim
listen
will
to that
bring
all
both
day.
guitars to the band this weekend at the Rock and Blues Festival in Las Vegas.
They will love them. What a gift.
We need to get Tim a blues nickname.
Yeah.
For making the guitars. Pretty cool.
He probably has one.
That is a pretty cool guitar. You know, anybody that can do that with their hands.
Yeah.
Talent.
For Tim, his work is a connection to the past and a way for him to bring art, music, and history all together. Holly Menino, 2 News.